Double entry means two effects. One must be the receiver, another must be the giver. One must be benefited, another must be has to be paid for that. The major types of accounts we call it as personal, real, nominal. Whatever we prepare, trial balance, P&L, balance sheet, your cash flow, whatever we prepare, everything, the foundation is nothing but journal entries. Whatever you are receiving, debit. Whatever you are giving, credit. Hello everyone, this is your Adarsh sir, lecturing Vidyashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. So we are in the session 4 of your topic called accounting. In accounting, we have 2 or 3 subheadings like it will be your basics of accounting as well as your concepts as well as conventions. Once we're done with your concepts and conventions, we are into journal entries. The major part of this topic is nothing but journal entries. Now, in journal entries, what you will get? The 15 marks or 10 mark problem will be on journal entries. In this chapter, you will get problems that is nothing but journal entries. Now, what is journal entries? Like whatever transaction happens in the life, like in your business, like purchases, sales, or else you have purchased some goods or services, you have sold some assets, you made some payment, expenses, you collected some receipt. Everything has to be recorded in proper way. In proper way means in double entry system. What is single and double entry? Already I explained you. Double entry means two effects. One must be the receiver, another must be the giver. One must be benefited, another must be has to be paid for that. So these are called as double entry system. Like for me, myself, I cannot keep 1000 from this pocket to that pocket. That is not transaction. From your hand, if it is given to somebody else, second person, that is called as double entry. Now, whatever journal entries we prepare today, that is nothing but your journal entries. And whatever we prepare, trial balance, P&L, balance sheet, your cash flow, whatever we prepare, everything, the foundation is nothing but journal entries. The agenda will be very simple. First, we'll understand types of accounting, then accounting golden rules, and the last part will be journal entries. Now, your types of accounting and accounting golden rules are nothing but the basic concepts like 5 mark questions. Then we'll start with journal entries. In journal entries, we will learn how to pass journal entries. The first part will be accounting golden rules. We'll go for your types also. It is nothing but your personal account, real account, and one more we have, that is nominal account. The first one is called personal account, and the second one I'll explain you before that. The second one is called real account, and the third one, it is nothing but nominal account. Personal, real, nominal. The major types of accounts we call it as personal, real, nominal, and also we call it as accounting golden rules. If you want to join for any accounting assistant or account assistant or some accounting job, the first question will be asked, what are the accounting golden rules? Always remember, the accounting golden rules are personal, real, and nominal account. First, we'll go for the first one, that is nothing but personal account. Now, what do you mean by personal account? Before we learn journal entry, we should have basic knowledge about personal, real, as well as nominal. Now, these are the accounts type are related to persons. Like if you are talking about any person, like you have given 5000 to Mr. Ramesh, you have given 10,000 to Mr. Subhash, you have collected 5000 from Mr. Ravi, you have collected 10,000 from Radha. So all are what? Ramesh, Subhash, Ravi, Radha, All are called as persons. So this account, personal account, will affect only for persons. Like persons, these persons may be natural person like Raja account, Rajesh account, Ramesh account, Suresh account, etc. So not only it is a natural person as well as artificial person also. It will, like Infosys is a person. For accounting, Infosys also person. Vidyashram is a person. Like some XYZ company is a person. Wipro, that is also person. Those are called as artificial person because non-living things. Those are also comes under personal account. Hope you are clear. Next, rule of this account: debit the receiver, credit the giver. So whoever receives, he has to be debited, and who is paying, that person has to be credited. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Now you will not understand much, but while doing journal entry, these things we will apply. Now example: goods sold to Suresh. Goods sold to Suresh. Now in this transaction, Suresh is a personal account as being a natural person. Goods sold to Suresh means in this goods is personal or Suresh is personal. In this, Suresh is the person. So Suresh comes under what? Personal account. Now, as per this, goods sold to Suresh. Who is the receiver? Suresh is the receiver. Suresh has to be what? Debited. Debit the receiver. Who sold? That person has to be credited. Don't worry about the journal entries part. Only you understand what is personal account. Journal entries part I'll take care later. You will understand better. Don't scratch your head. Now just understand what is personal account. Now then his account will be debited in the entry as the receiver. In this entry, Suresh is the receiver. Next, the second golden rule, we call it as real account. Personal account means what? Name of the person or institution. Remember, if you want, you can write down also. Personal account means name of the person or institution. Second one, real account. These account types are related to assets or properties. Like your furniture, real account. Your property like your building, real account. Your bike, real account. Your mobile, real account. Your computer, real account. All the properties are assets. We call it as real account. Like purchase of furniture. In this, furniture is what? Real account. I'll give you best example. Purchase of furniture from Suresh. Just you need to identify which is personal account, which is real account. Now you only tell me purchase of furniture from Suresh. Personal account means what? Name of the person. In this, what is personal account? Correct. So Suresh is called personal account. Why? Because it is a name of the person. Now, real account means what? Asset. In this, which is asset? Furniture is asset. Furniture is your asset. Now, furniture comes under real account. Hope you understood in your sentence how to find out which is personal and which is real account. So in this, all the properties, they are further classified as tangible real and intangible real. Tangible means what? Like this one, I can touch. This is called tangible. Like goodwill is intangible. What is goodwill? I'll give you simple example. Now, so this pen are like this pen, for example, I'll give you example. It is not exact one, approximate. For example, this pen is 100 rupees. How much the pen cost? 100. So for the same pen, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he has signed. Personally, he came and signed. So how much you will give? You will not give 100. You will give 200 rupees. Why? Because you have Mahendra Singh Dhoni signature. I'll give you one more example. Same pen 100. 1 month Mahendra Singh Dhoni used this pen. This pen used by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Now, the same pen will go for 100, or same pen will go for 1000 rupees. Yes, the answer is the same pen will go for 1000. Why? Because it is used by whom? Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So, that name, fame, reputation is there, that we call it as goodwill. This is used by this pen you can see, that is tangible. Used by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Can you see that? You can feel that. Whatever you can feel, with that feel, the price increases. That is called goodwill. Name, fame, reputation, we call it as goodwill. And also we call it as intangible asset. Clear? Yes. So, there are tangible asset also. There are intangible asset also. You understood what is intangible asset. Now, once you're done with this, tangible real account, intangible real account. What is the rule for that? This debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Whatever you are receiving, debit. Whatever you are giving, credit. I'll give you simple example. Your cash. Your cash is a real account. Now, if your account is added, for example, somebody has given you 5,000 rupees in your bank account. If you check your message, you will get a message that your account has been credited, not debited. Your account has been credited with 5,000. Credited means what? Added. Now, the same message you will get, your account has been debited with 5,000 means deducted. Similarly, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. This you will understand while doing that problem. Now, you purchased a furniture but you are paying cash. You have sold your furniture, you are receiving cash. This kind of transaction will be there. At the time of journal entry, clearly I'll explain you what is real account, what is personal, as well as what is nominal account. Next one, your nominal account. The last one will be your nominal account. Nominal account is very simple. All your expenses, all your incomes comes under nominal account. All your expenses and incomes comes under nominal account. I'll give you best example like salary you are receiving, nominal. Salary you're paying to your workers, that is also nominal. Salary is what? Nominal. You can receive also, you can pay also. If you are paying, that is expenditure. If you are receiving, that will be what? Income. Now, this is called as nominal account. Now, these account types are related to income or gain and expenses or losses. As I told you, income or gain or else it may be expenses or losses also. Now, for example, rent, commission, received salary account, wages, conveyance, etc. And these are your best example for nominal account. Now, what is the rule for this? Now, don't apply rule anywhere. Just remember what is nominal, what is the rule of nominal. Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. This is a rule for your nominal. Now, just we brush up or recall all the rules. First one, personal account, name of the person or institution. The rule is debit the receiver, credit the giver. This much you have to remember. Real account, it is all the assets and properties. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Nominal account, so debit all the expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Clear? Yes, this is all about your accounting golden rules. These also we call it as types of your major accounting. Clear? Yes. Now, the next part will be your journal entries. Now, what do you mean by journal entries? Now, journal entries are how transactions get recorded in your company's book. Like, if you paid salary to some XYZ, how to enter in book? If you are not an accountant, you will write salary to Raju 1000. But after 1 year, will you get how much you paid to Raju? No, you have to check every sheet. So that is called single entry. But in double entry, you will get within a fraction of second. If you type Raju, you will get how much you paid to Raju, how much advance he has taken. All the records of Raju, even though after 10 years, you will get. That is called double entry system. That is the advantage of double entry. Now, so how to record in your books of accounts the entries that will help you with this journal entries. On the daily basis, every transaction that gets entered into your journal ledger, whatever books you are maintaining, so how to write in that book will be helped by whom? Journal entries. With the help of journal entries, you can write your accounting transaction cleanly so that easily you will find out what will be your profit, what will be your loss. Now, with a journal entry that includes the date of transaction, amount, affected, account. In that journal entry, what you will get? The date you will find out. You can get to know. The amount you will get to know. To whom it is paid, that is also get to know. Now, if anybody using Tally or SAP software, accounting software, how do you feed everything in the Tally? In the Tally, within a single button, you will get profit and loss account. In a single button, you will get balance sheet. In a single button, you will get your cash flow statement. We'll do that also. Why? Because you have accounting Tally lab also. In that, I will teach you how to do your accounts. Now, in a single button, you can find out your profit and loss, balance sheet, as well as cash flow statement. But in a single button, how do you get all those information? Only if you enter into the system. In what form you will enter? In the journal entry form. Remember, in the journal entry format, you have to enter into the system. After giving all the feedback or input, then only it will give you P&L. Then only it will give you balance sheet. That you will understand better when we work on Tally. Now, and description. The journal entry may also include a reference number such as check number. Every journal entry comes with a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Along with that, it will give you descriptions also. What are the description? Descriptions, it is nothing but very simple. For example, you paid 5,000 to Mr. Raju. Below that, there is a small column. In that, you will write why it is given. Like Raju, he has asked for some hospitalized purpose or else some medical purpose. You will mention that 5,000 has been given to Raju for medical purpose. Or else for some festival, he has taken 2,000. In the description, you will mention that Raju has taken 2,000 for festival reason. Everything will be mentioned in the that description box so that after 10 years if you go and check also you will not remember why did he take that 2000, but in that box it is mentioned that he has taken for that particular reason. This is the advantage of your journal entries. Hope almost 10 to 20% you understood what actual journal entry mean. Now, so this is nothing but I'll give you a brief idea about journal entries, concept, everything you understood. But how do we prepare journal entry? That we'll understand now. Now, journal entries will be like this, like your columns will be like this. First column will be date. Second column will be particular. Third column will be LF, ledger folio. And next will be debit in rupees. Next column will be credit in rupees. So these are your columns. So with the help of this column, we prepare journal entry. How do we prepare? I'll tell you. Now, salary paid rupees 10,000. Now, this will be your question. Salary paid rupees 10,000. Now, I'll give you shortcuts. We'll not go with that real account, personal and nominal account. I'll give you few shortcuts. Keep it in your mind so that with that shortcut, you can pass all the journal entries. But what you have to do now? Take a book, write down all the shortcuts. Shortcut number 1. Very simple. Now, if I tell you this shortcut, you can do 100 journal entries also. No need to ask anybody. Now, the shortcut is very simple. You have to concentrate on cash. You have to concentrate on what? Cash. Cash and bank both are same. Remember, cash and bank both are same. Wherever you find the word bank, you have to replace this with check. Again, I'll repeat. Wherever, for example, salary paid rupees 10,000 by bank means it is nothing but paid by check. Clear? Now, wherever you find like salary paid rupees 10,000 by check, then what you will do? You will make it as a bank payment. There are only two types of payment or receipt. One will be cash, another will be your check. Check we call it as bank. Now, you have to concentrate cash as well as bank. Now, whether you are receiving or paying. If you are receiving, it should be up. Again, I'll repeat. If you are receiving cash or check, check means what you should do? You should write it as bank. Again, I'll repeat. Wherever you find a word called check, you have to replace this with bank. Now, if you are receiving cash or check, it should be up. If you are paying cash or bank, it should be down. This is the first concept. Out of 10 journal entries, 7 to 8 journal entries you can pass easily with this logic. Clear? Again, I'll repeat. If you are receiving cash or check, it should be up. If you are paying cash or check, it should be down. Now, we'll come back to this. Salary paid rupees 10,000. You are receiving or paying. What is this? Whether you are receiving or paying. Now, salary paid means you are paying. Paying means, is there anywhere mentioned check? No. If check is not mentioned, what is this? Cash. Now, cash always what? If you are receiving, up. If you are paying, down. Here it is receiving or paying? Paying. Cash will be what? Down. Hope you understood. Now, how to write means, what we are paying? Salary. Salary account debtor. DR means debtor means it is debit to cash account. Like this, you have to pass journal entry. Why cash is down? You're paying cash. Paying means cash comes down. Along with cash, what you have? The word called salary. Salary account debtor to cash account. Hope you understood. Clear? Now, what is the amount? 10,000. This is what? Debit. In the debit side, 10,000. If it is debit, what is this? Credit. In the credit side, 10,000. Your first journal entry done. Any doubt? No doubt. Now, we'll go for second one. Rent received rupees 5,000. Rent received rupees 5,000. What you have to concentrate? Cash you have to concentrate. Rent received means you are receiving or paying. In this you are receiving. Receiving means cash is down or up? Up. Now, it is very simple. Cash account, similarly, debtor to, what is this? Rent to rent account. What is the amount? 5,000 and 5,000. Any doubt? Any doubt? Hope you understood completely. It is easy or very easy? Very easy. Just you need to concentrate cash. If you are receiving cash, cash will come up. If you are paying cash, cash will come down. Along with cash, what word you will get? That will come. along with cash. Clear? Yes. This is what your logic number 1. Now, logic number 2 will go, but with the help of problem, we'll do logic number 2. Now you understand only this much. In the next session, I'll go with each and every logic. So as I told you, in a single sheet, just write down the logic on the top, and there's a first logic as I told you. If you are receiving cashier check, it should be up. If you are paying cashier check, it should be down. This is your logic number 1. Logic number 2 also you should write down in the same sheet. In the next session, I'll explain you about second one. So this is all about your today's session. We learned about journal entries. We'll learn further in your next session. Thank you.